Hi, today we are going to see NCERT Class 10 Mathematics Chapter 2 Polynomials Exercise 2.1. Okay, so let's go for question number 1. The graphs of y is equal to p of x are given in the following figure. For some polynomials p of x, find the number of zeros of p of x in each case. So here, 6 questions are given. Okay, so 6 graphs are given. So we want to find out the number of zeros of polynomials of p of x. Okay, so now first get into the first sum. So look at here. So this is x-axis. Okay, so this is x-axis and this line is called y-axis. We will mention here x and x dash. This is called x dash and this one y and y dash. It is 0. Okay, 0 axis. Now we want to check it that how many times does the graph line intersects with the x-axis. So we want to find out that. Okay, now look at the first sum. That is in that graph does not cut the x-axis at any point. Okay, so the number of zeros of p of x is 0 because the graph does not cut the x-axis at any point. So it is 0. So p of x is equal to 0. Okay, so the second one, look at the second graph. So how many times does the graph cut the x-axis? So just check it here. From here it does not, it is a y-axis line. Okay, so we should not consider this. And then here this is the x-axis line. Okay, so the graph intersects the x-axis at only one point. So we can write here as second one. So the number of zeros of p of x is 1. Okay, now go for third one. So look at the third sum. So third graph. So just check the graph. How many times does the graph cut the x-axis? Start from here. So 1. So the graph intersects the x-axis at 1, and then this is the y-axis line. So we should not consider this. So just check only in the x-axis. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So the graph intersects the x-axis at 3 points. So the number of zeros of p of x is 3. Okay, so and then look at the fourth sum. So look at the fourth graph. So here how many times does the graph intersects the x-axis? So 1, it is the x-axis, right? So 1 and 2. So the graph intersects the x-axis at 2 points. So you can write the number of zeros of p of x is 2. Okay, now look at the fifth sum. So here the graph is given. So how many times does the graph intersects with x-axis? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so totally 4 times the graph intersects the x-axis. So you can write that the number of zeros of p of x is 4. Okay, now look at the sixth sum. So look at the last graph. How many times does the graph intersects with the x-axis? So here 1. So here also it intersects, right? 1, 2, and then 3. So totally 3 times the graph intersects the x-axis. Okay. So write the number of zeros of P of X is 3. Okay.